Hello and welcome to This Is Why We're Not Okay, the show where I start talking thinking that I'll think of something to say by the end of the sentence, and we're all sorely disappointed when I get there and have nothing. My name is Aubrey.
My name is Abby.
What a good intro. I think we still got it.
I think we're still in the game.
I think we're doing really good at the improv comedy thing.
I think our two viewers are very much appreciating the dedication we're giving to the show.
Hell yeah. We're in the month of August, named after the great Augustus Caesar, who did something that I can't remember. Is he the guy who fucked Cleopatra, or was that... No, that was Mark Antony.
I believe that was Mark Antony.
Wait, are Mark Antony and Augustus the same person? Is that a really, really stupid question that I just asked?
Let's check it out.
I know Augustus Caesar was not his birth name, and he named himself after Julius Caesar like a fucking loser. Because he was like a hyper fanboy or whatever.
No, they're not. They're not the same person.
Okay. Great.
What
a great start to the
No,
to
Augustus
the show.
was originally known as Octavian.
Oh, yes.
They were rivals during the Roman Republic.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
So they knew each other. Whatever.
Do you remember last time we recorded and I said I'd have a segment ready?
Yes.
A recurring bit. I've fucking lied, apparently.
Why?
Like mental health crisis past couple days has really made it hard to do research.
Truth.
So I don't have anything. I have literally nothing.
Your cup does not runneth over.
I was caught with my pants down, as they say. I think that's a saying.
There is a joke in there somewhere.
I want to say, if I sound like I'm slurring my words just a little bit, or if I'm like not speaking solely coherently, I had horrible sleep last night.
That makes
I'm
sense.
barely functional. I basically fell asleep mid-anxiety attack, so it's...
I love when that happens so much. Were you just sort of like gasping for air, like, huh, and then you just dropped asleep?
Well, what I did was I took 2 edible gummies mid-anxiety attack and was like, this will make me pass out, and then it did.
I mean, whatever it takes, right?
I fell asleep listening to somebody talk about fucking the Bible.
Oh my god.
And that's what happened. I was watching a video where somebody was talking about contradictions in Genesis, and then I woke up.
Were you listening to that channel you recommended or whatever, like Satan's Guide to the Bible or something?
They only ever made one video. Unfortunately, it's a really good video. I don't want to talk about how I think religion. I don't want to talk about my thoughts on religion.
Why
right
don't
now.
we?
I don't want to alienate people.
We could reach a wider range of audiences, even though it would most likely just be for the sake of rage bait.
True. You know what? Here's my controversial opinion. Jesus was a trans man.
Is that your final answer?
My evidence? None.
I mean...
I saw somebody uploaded like a famous painting of Jesus like returning to the disciples, and he had a toga or whatever they're called in Rome. They're not togas in that period. I can't remember what they're called. He had fabric sashed over one side of his body.
Yeah.
And the other side had the scar visible where Pilate stabbed him with the spear. And somebody captioned it, "Me coming back from the surgery to show the boys my top surgery scars." and it was crazy.
Oh my god, that's pretty funny. Do you know that, speaking of that, do you know the like that famous painting, and it's called like Saturn eating his son? Like it's like that old dude who's just devouring. like
Yes.
parts of his son and stuff.
Francis de Goya.
Yeah, Goya.
During his black period, he called it.
Yes. Okay, so you know how there's like a bunch of memes and stuff like that of
Yes.
of that.
I saw an image where it was just Saturn holding.
Stop.
Sorry.
Before you keep going, I need to show you what I saw and then what someone responded with to that meme.
Oh, you're making me edit a picture, and wow.
No, there won't be a picture because I can't find it anywhere, and I wish I could find it. But the first one is a meme. Like, it's the painting of Saturn, but instead of, like, holding the bits of his son, it's a coffee mug that says, "Don't talk to me until I've had my son."
That's what I was going to tell you about.
But then someone, like, online, like, on Tumblr or Reddit or wherever, but they responded to that meme by re-uploading that with, instead of a coffee mug, it's, like, a grossly photoshopped version of that, except the coffee mug is like his son.
Yeah.
Like his son photoshopped in the shape of a mug, and it still says, "Don't talk to me until I've had my son."
That's awesome. I saw an edited one that was just like a tracing of a Nikocado avocado thumbnail, where it's just with Saturn staring into the camera with the caption, "Eating my son mukbang." I love that painting so much.
That painting has so many possibilities.
That's do you know the story behind it?
The only thing I really know about Goya is that when he was going through a lot of dark times and he was like translating all of that onto canvas, I don't know the full story other than like to stick it to like the government that was at the time. They were still doing a lot of like killings. Like, I don't know if it was Spanish Inquisition stuff or if it was just witchcraft things, but he had like 7 or 8 kids, and only like one of them survived into adulthood. So that really messed him up. I didn't know about that. No, seriously.
Oh, yeah. Well, I only know about his later career, which is probably the exact opposite of what he wanted. We found, I believe, I could be wrong, but we found a couple journal entries from him referring to this as his black period. Yeah. He just stopped publishing anything for a number of years towards the end of his life. People thought he just retired from painting. And when he died, people went into his home and they started like tearing down the wallpaper and opening sketchbooks. And they found these incredibly like dark, twisted paintings just that he hid. That he painted and then hid. Like, he wallpapered over, or he, like, glued other paper on top of. Or it's just so strange.
But how would they know if they were there?
Because they found one, and they were like, wait, is he doing this more? And they just started, like, tearing his house apart looking for them. I believe Saturn devouring his son was hidden beneath the floorboards of his study. I don't remember fully, though.
That's kind of messed up, because it's like, once he's dead, like... Was he, like, super famous when he died? Like, still?
Yeah.
Okay, but, like, even so, like, who goes into, like, some random guy's house, even if he's, like, a celebrity or whatever, just goes into the house and just ransacks it and rips the floorboards and the wallpaper off? Like, that's kind of
You're really saying that you think colonial Spain crossed the line when they entered de Goya's house after he passed. That's what you're saying to me.
Well, was it just random citizens, or was it like...
Everything else colonial Spain was doing was fine. But the police entering this man's house was too far.
Yes. That is exactly what I'm saying. Fuck all the innocent killings. The police barging into an innocent man's home is one step too far. That he was a man. He was a man first and foremost, and he was suffering, and they profited off of him.
Oh my god.
So stupid. But that's what I know.
I love talking about art stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of art, Speaking of art, have you I know that you're not particularly a fan of South Park. However,
I think I know.
I think just for a moment, this needs a little bit of an honorable mention because I'm
Is
a
it?
little bit of a purveyor, a little bit of a South Park connoisseur, and I totally respect people who don't necessarily like South Park. I get it; it's not for everybody, but um, there's a episode of the first episode of their 27th season aired last week,
Yeah.
and it
Oh,
made
my
some
mom
waves.
was telling me about it. My mom was telling me about it.
Yeah. Well,
It's like really, really mean to Donald Trump.
yes, but not for the reason you would think. It's so for those who don't know, there's a story behind this. So for the creators of South Park, they've been in a lot of legal mitigation for the last few years between HBO Max and Paramount for the rights to show South Park. Because one of them was just showing like the South Park specials, and HBO Max, I believe it was HBO Max, who was just showing like the rest of like the actual South Park episodes. And they were over like a bunch of legal mitigations over like who has the rights to it, and it was like fucking them over really hard. But now that's all been like settled within like the past week or two or so, because Paramount now has like the full rights to like showing the whole South Park library. And when that happened, was around the time that like Donald Trump had that legal mitigation with Paramount because of that whole 60 Minutes debacle with Kamala Harris.
Yep.
And everyone thought that they would totally beat Trump because everyone was saying that it's pretty obvious. But then they settled for like $16 million because what happens is that they're doing a merger with Skynet or Sky Mall or whatever it's called. Sky something. Sky Media or something. Something of that sort. No one gives a fuck. And in order for them to get the merger, they need like the okay given by the FCC, and since Donald Trump is in office and stuff, people are calling it a bribe for the settlement so that they get the okay to do this merger. And one person who definitely was very vocal about calling it a bribe was Stephen Colbert, who, as you know,
Yep.
does The Late Show.
More.
And he called it a bribe on television. And it was either a day or a few days later where Paramount, which owns CBS, which owns The Late Show, said that they're canceling it next year. So the timing, and they cited financial reasons, but you know, it's bad timing, but also it's kind of obvious what that was, you know.
The whole Colbert situation is just so
dumb.
The more you think about it, the more like fucked it kind of is.
Yes, it is. And so what happened after that is that Paramount was writing a, I guess, contract with the creators of South Park. And what had happened was the 27th season was actually supposed to air early in July, but they got delayed because of all this like legal shit with this whole other stuff. And so what had happened was just like a day before their first episode of the 27th season aired, they signed a deal with Paramount for worth $1.5 billion. And part of that contract was that they would be making 50 more episodes of South Park for the next 5 years. So 5 more seasons. You know?
So they're guaranteed 5 more seasons.
They're guaranteed more work for the next 5 years. So, like, the ink was barely dry for, like, that signature for all of that getting ready. And then the next day, they released the first episode of South Park, which was just, you know, just absolutely railing on Trump and Paramount at the same time. Mostly on Trump, but also still Paramount. But it was a lot of, like, playground taunting humor, which I think was, in this case, very effective because it was basically just baiting Trump to like clap back and give Paramount more hell so that they're screwed over, even though they know that Paramount won't really cancel South Park because they just paid all of that fucking money for them to do that. You know? So they're basically just rage baiting Trump, which I think is so fucking funny. And especially since, like, the White House released a statement, like, the day after it released, saying that it's, like, a fourth-rate show and it's still hanging by a thread and nobody cares and whatever. Even though the White House never released a statement about South Park before. So they kind of shot themselves in the foot by saying it was irrelevant by, like, addressing it, you know?
It's... He's so stupid, is the thing about him.
Like, the fact that, like, he fights against that stuff makes me actually think that he has a small penis.
He, even if he doesn't, he has the energy associated with.
Yeah, small dick energy. But yeah, that whole thing happened, and, last week was supposed to be the release of the second episode, but it didn't get released because they needed more time, because South Park usually, when they're making episodes, it takes like 6 days for them to like write and make and release the episode.
Yeah, they have like a shockingly quick turnaround time for
making episodes. It's crazy.
I found out about that as a kid and I was like, that seems like it's not enough time to make a show.
But that's also really smart because it makes the episodes really topical for when they're released, which makes me very interested for how this whole season's gonna go. But I just absolutely love that that's the route that they took. Like, they immediately, like, straight out the gates, like, throwing fists at everyone who wronged them. Because I think, like, at their heart, the creators just hate censorship, and Paramount is, like, kind of cracking down on censorship, and so is Trump. You know, suing people that he doesn't like or speak out against him, that whole shit. But I thought that was really funny, but, like, yeah, that was just a really interesting thing, and it's kind of, strangely made me very proud to see it. Just, like, you know, like, yeah, people, like, there are some people that are actually, like, still kind of have integrity and are willing to, like, not give a fuck. Because it seems like they never really did give a fuck.
It's awesome. It's upsetting that, like, the only thing that seems to work is to just bully him.
Yes.
Like, we talked about the No Kings protest when it was new.
Yeah.
And he just didn't even mention them. He just never talked about the No Kings protest. But then Matt Stone calls him a loser, and he's like, now hold on a minute. This is important. I need to talk about this thing.
Yeah.
It feels very no bueno for a world leader to have such a fucking weird attitude towards critique.
A world leader that's just so emotionally volatile. Just emotional.
This is why I've said it before. This is why men should never be president.
Yeah, Trump. That's why Trump is so orange. He's just on his period all the time.
Is that a side effect? I was unfamiliar.
Perhaps. Maybe he has jaundice.
Just speaking of. I have, completely derailing your topic, I have some good news.
Oh, yeah?
I have an appointment with a hormone clinician coming up very soon.
Oh, shit.
I'm very excited about that.
Insert applause and confetti. Woo! That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. And it's all covered, so I'm not paying anything for it, I hope.
Oh, that's sick.
I hope that I'm not paying anything for it.
Better make sure on that.
I'll be very upset. I probably should call and be like...
That's a good idea. Yeah, that's good. That's a good call to make.
Yeah, so I'm feeling good.
That's awesome. I also have some good news as well at this point in time.
Yeah.
We don't like talking about politics, although we do talk about politics. But
We
this
don't like
is
talking about it, but it takes up all of our mental space.
in our time.
Yeah.
Trying days in the desert.
Yes.
Yeah. But some good news, and hopefully it's not completely fucking derailed by when it's supposed to happen. But there is news that Canada is planning to recognize Palestine as its own state.
Yeah. No, I saw that. It's. We did once before. Were you aware of that?
We did. When did that happen?
I could be wrong about the dates. I'm pretty sure that it was in like the 80s. We recognized both Palestine and Israel, and then the US bullied us into switching back to just Israel.
Well, that's kind of happening still, because like Trump was doing that whole thing of like, if you fucking recognize Palestine, you're gonna get a shit deal. But you know he did that anyway, so.
Yeah, we're gonna get a shit deal anyway, so who cares?
Who gives a fuck? Yeah, so hopefully we're not bullied out of doing it, or no one in like Parliament wants to like shut it down. But it's supposed to happen in September, when they open Parliament, and I'm excited about that. But it also comes with it's also a double-edged sword, because it also just came out that we're still sending ballistics and guns to Israel.
Yeah.
We're still doing that.
Yep.
And I hate that. I hate that we're being lied to.
It's because of NATO. It's because of NATO. It's really... It really is the epitome of a broken clock is right twice a day. That Donald Trump was like, NAFTA is terrible and NATO is terrible. And I'm like, yes. And he's like, and it's because the U.S. is spending all the money and we're getting immigrants. And I was like, nope, that's not why it's bad. But sure.
Why is it bad? Just for the sake of argument.
NATO locks us into a lot of defense spending that, to be fair, we don't do. We don't contribute as much as we are legally obligated to NATO, but that's because we don't have a standing army. Canada has the Peace Corps, which we basically are perpetually loaning to the United Nations.
Yeah.
And a lot of NATO countries let us get away with not contributing as much as we are legally supposed to NATO because of the work that we do at the UN. And NAFTA was a fucking shit show. It was a trade deal that George H.W. started and then Bill Clinton finished.
Yeah.
And it was the North American something Trade Act. And it was terrible. It was between Canada, the U.S., and Mexico. And basically, all it did was ruin all three of our economies for a number of years.
Yeah, and didn't Trump want to, like, redo that in his first term?
Trump left NAFTA, and without the U.S., Canada, and Mexico just decided we weren't going to uphold it anymore, which is, I hate to say it, a good thing that NAFTA's gone.
Okay. Interesting.
So it's like one of the only good things that Donald Trump ever did.
Okay, don't let anyone hear you say that.
Don't take that out of context.
Editor, edit that.
Editor, do your job.
Jarvis, kill Friday. Also, weird incidental thing. Along with the United States, Italy hasn't recognized Palestine either.
Yeah.
So.
No, it's great.
Yeah.
I really love politics.
Yeah,
in general. They're just
super
so
crazy.
Fucking cool.
Backing away from politics, going into a different line of talking, there is an interesting thing that I learned that Not sure how to feel about it. What is your opinion on zodiac signs?
We did a whole episode about this.
Reiterate for those who don't know.
They ain't real.
They ain't real.
They're cool in the same way that, like, Norse mythology is cool. Where it's like, oh, ancient peoples thought that these stars meant that certain thing, and that's kind of cool, but they're not real. Well, they're real in the sense that constellations are a thing that you can physically see.
Yeah.
But, like, the position of Mercury in the sky does not determine whether or not your boyfriend is going to break up with you.
Yeah. I find it interesting that you say that, even though you really like the stone peridot, and that's the stone for when you're born in August.
Well, yeah, because I don't think birthstones hold any significant, like, thing, but I think it's the same thing. It's just like it's a cool history thing.
I think
birthstones are neat.
I just think you're a hypocrite. Anyway,
Okay.
Anyway, so there is this nightclub in New York City called Zamboni.
Oh, God.
And they made a distinction where most of the people, or instances where people get into, fights or altercations or cause problems of any sort, the vast majority of those people involved are apparently Aries signs. So the club decided to ban Aries from the club.
You know what? I guess there's no state or federal law preventing the discrimination against those of a certain star sign.
Yeah. There is also one other detail to this, though.
Yeah.
I don't know if this club is real.
Oh.
So it might be just, like...
Did you potentially eat the onion again on podcast?
No, I didn't. I researched this, and a lot of this news isn't really from the news. And so I'm just like, probably not a real place, but it's an interesting story that this maybe not club that's may or may not be real is banning Aries.
Man, I wouldn't want Aries in my club anyway. He fucking killed Kratos' wife.
Kratos killed Kratos' wife, not Ares. But
Ares made him do it.
Ares Ares did make him do it.
He said, "Zeus, I've come to bargain."
He said, "Zeus, I'm trying to kill Ares, but the clap of my ass cheeks keeps alerting him to my position."
Oh my god.
So dumb. Also, something that is very much real, that I think is just fucking amazing. In the village of Drunbon in Moneygall, Ireland. It is in the County Tipperary in Ireland, and in Moneygall there is a quote-unquote Barack Obama Plaza Highway rest stop.
What?
Barack Obama Plaza Highway rest stop.
Barack Obama Plaza?
Yes. Would you like to know what this is?
Yes.
It is, not only is it a highway rest stop, it has a gas station, multiple restaurants, a gift shop, also a partial museum that has, like, medals and plaques and magnets showing about, like, Barack Obama and just, like, appreciation for Barack Obama. But they also have memorabilia for other presidents, like Bill Clinton.
That's kind of crazy.
It is kind of crazy. But more so than that, the gas station is a Circle K, the fast food place. One of them is a Papa John's. The other is a Super Mac. I don't know if that's their word for McDonald's or not, but I'm not sure.
I think it's probably just like a gas station, whatever.
Yes, and more so than that. There is a photo I want to show you that has a statue that I just sent to you now. A photo of a statue that shows Barack Obama and Michelle Obama right in front of this plaza. This is a real place.
Barack Obama. Yes. I love Barack Obama.
And here's the thing, though.
That's awesome.
The guy whose idea it was to have this place, it's because apparently in this area, in Moneygall, or in, like, County Tipperary, there is someone who lives nearby who's, like, a 7th or 8th cousin of Barack Obama.
Well, at that point, you're like...
We need to know. People gotta know.
No, at that point, you're not even related.
Still, though. That whatever it takes to get some money, right?
Yeah. It's like, did you know, the capital of Ukraine has, the train station outside the capital has a 12-foot statue of Tony Soprano?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
That's...
I don't know.
What?
Apparently they love The Sopranos.
That's kind of crazy. Not only is there a highway rest stop dedicated and named after Barack Obama and a statue of Barack Obama and Michelle, there is an Irish song that was made like over a decade ago that's titled "There's No One as Irish as Barack Obama."
What?
So they made a song after him. They made a song after him.
They made a song after Obama?
Yep, saying how there's no one as Irish as him. And I just think that's great. They really like him.
Obama is interesting as a man.
Seems pretty chill. Anyways, I just thought that was just really
I love
just
weird
funny.
statues that shouldn't be where they are.
Just sort of like, because like it's like oh there's like a 5th or 6th cousin that lives near here. Why don't I put up a gas station and a restaurant here? Like that's like
that's so I love that. The most famous thing about our country is that Barack Obama's 5th cousin lives here. That's oh god, that's so funny.
That's
I love that.
And apparently that song, There's No One as Irish as Barack Obama, plays a lot.
Yeah.
Like they play it sometimes in that.
That's awesome.
So yeah, they really try to sell it. But yeah. This also makes me very envious because, like, my parents went to Ireland almost a year ago, and they mentioned nothing of this.
Yeah.
They said nothing of
Fuck the
this.
Cliffs of Dover. Fuck all of that. Barack Obama statue.
Yeah, let's stay, like, your entire vacation should have been at the Barack Obama Plaza.
The Barack Obama theme park in Ireland, basically.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Copyright that shit. No one's getting our ideas. Barack Obama visited Canada. Yeah? Let's make a theme park.
God. We should tear down half of St. John and make Benedict Arnold land.
Mayflower land.
No,
not Mayflower. Marco Polo.
Not the Mayflower.
Not the Mayflower. Marco Polo. The Marco Polo.
We should just build like a Blue Nose themed theme park in PEI.
Well,
The Blue Nose, Anne of Green Gables, and
they already
the
have that.
third thing, the cow's ice cream. Those are the three things that are in PEI.
That's all they're really known for, other than potatoes.
That's
Other than Bud
unfortunate.
the Spud.
We this is a tangent. We went last time. Me and my brother and my dad took a trip to PEI. We drove up to like the furthest west you could go on the island
Yeah.
to visit a friend who was staying at like a campsite there. And he was like, "What if we drove across the whole island?" And we were like, "Okay." And so we got in the car, and we drove, we drove across the highway, the entire length of the island. It only took like 4 or 5 hours. By the way, PEI is very small, and we got to the end of the highway, and there was nothing except a dead end, like a grassy field and a roundabout that just turned you around. And that was it. And he was like, "I kind of thought there'd be more here." And we were like, "Why? Why would you fucking think that?" There was just nothing there. It was just like an empty field with a roundabout in the middle of it that took you back to where you came from.
Was it
And
like,
that was our trip across PEI.
what? Were you close to like a cliff, or like did you see like the actual edge of the island, or what?
No. No, it was just a field surrounded by forest and a roundabout.
That's really funny. I kind of want to try doing that.
I don't know why you thought something would be there. We weren't like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's not like there's like a secret theme park at the end of PEI that only brave travelers get to see or whatever.
He thought there was a side.
It's just a fucking place where people live.
He thought there was a side quest there he had to complete.
Oh my god. I want to go to PEI again. I miss it.
PEI is honestly
They're lowering the toll.
Yeah, to like $20 or something.
Yeah, and residents of PEI get to cross the bridge for free now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's really good. I can't believe they weren't allowed to before. But you know,
Keeps them on the island.
imagine getting a job
Yeah.
like one province over, but it's only like an hour-long drive.
Yeah.
And then being told you have to pay $100 a day to go to work.
Wait, that's how much the toll was?
It was 50 there, 50 back.
Oh, fuck. That's
So
crazy.
imagine having to pay to drive to work.
That is
It'd
honestly
be fucking furious.
that is honestly so cringe.
It's crazy. Only in Canada.
I hate that.
God bless this great nation. This would have been the perfect segue to go into the segment that I had if I had it prepared, but I don't.
Did you know PEI has grass?
Did you know that there are 10 provinces and 3 territories?
No.
Pretty fun fact, right?
I'm flabbergasted.
I bet you can't name all of them, you fucking loser.
Is that a dare?
Yeah, it's a dare. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure we've done this in the podcast before, but we'll never do it again. I bet you can't name all 13 provinces and territories and all 14 capital cities.
Okay. 3 territories. Yukon, Northwest Territories, Nunavut,
Yeah.
provinces.
And what are their capital cities though?
Nunavut is Iqaluit. Northwest Territories is well, he got me there. I can't think of that. Yukon is
Nunavut is not Iqaluit.
It's not Iqaluit?
No.
What is it?
Iqaluit is the capital of Northwest Territories.
God damn it. Yellowknife is for Yukon.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what Nunavut's is.
It's also a color.
Whitehorse.
Yeah.
Okay. British Columbia, capital is Victoria.
Is it Victoria or
It's Victoria.
the other city?
It's not
Okay.
Vancouver.
Okay.
It's Victoria. What's the Alberta is think it's Calgary. Or no, it's Edmonton.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I'm dumb. It's just because Calgary is also a hockey team, so I get confused sometimes.
Yeah, it's Edmonton. Saskatchewan is Regina.
Yeah.
Saskatoon.
What?
Or no, what?
Saskatchewan and Saskatoon, the two prairie provinces, yeah.
No, fuck off. Saskatchewan is Regina.
Yeah.
Manitoba.
Yeah.
Which is Winnipeg.
I can never remember. Winnipeg.
That's the only city.
They also have a hockey team.
They also
It's the only place where people live in Manitoba, I've been led to believe.
Yeah. Ontario is... It's not Ottawa.
Really? Nope.
Toronto?
Ottawa is a capital city. Yep, Toronto.
Well, Ottawa's the capital of the country.
Yeah. That's where the Prime Minister lives.
Yes. Quebec.
It's not Montreal.
It's not Montreal. Who could have guessed?
Do you know what it is, though?
Quebec City.
Yeah.
New Brunswick
really
is Fredericton.
Creative name.
New Brunswick is Fredericton. PEI is Charlottetown. Nova Scotia is Halifax. Newfoundland is St. John's.
You did it. You get a gold star.
Huzzah!
Your reward is that we've wasted
So much
5
time.
minutes of our viewers' time.
And for all of our viewers who can't do that quiz, you will be summarily executed by the end of this podcast.
Now name all 50 states.
Arizona, Alabama, Arkansas. No, I'm not doing that. That song is dumb.
Yeah, I was gonna do an episode. We're gonna do a segment about Newfoundland. I want to do 13 segments for all of the provinces and territories, because we talk too much about the U.S. on here. But I'm not ready with that. I'm not ready with the segment yet, so we can't.
Yeah, you're not ready?
I'm not ready.
Shocker.
I don't know enough about the Newfoundland and Labrador.
Sounds like you're ignorant.
Yep.
That's the answer.
That's what it is. You fucking dick. I sent you a picture out of our last recording session, and then forgot to talk about it in the episode because we had so much that we talked about last time. I sent you a picture of banana-flavored milk, and I want your take on that, because we were talking about a really gross food the other day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my take on that is, I didn't think that, do you carry that with you in public?
I bought it.
Okay, well, I don't think it's, I'm not sure how much of a good idea it is to just, present your autism to people. No, I'm kidding.
That's so mean.
But that's a good way to do it. Never tried banana milk. Never tried strawberry milk. Kind of want to try it, but just see how it tastes, I guess. I imagine it just tastes like strawberries or bananas, but the idea of banana milk just kind of sounds kind of gross by itself.
I love artificial banana, though. I love it. And I know that I'm a freak and nobody agrees with me.
I mean, did you actually, drink all of it?
Yeah.
What exactly?
No, I bought it just to send you a picture and then I dumped it out.
Wait.
Fucking.
What exactly did it taste like? Did it have, a more of, an ice cream taste, or?
No, it just tasted like the fake banana flavor.
To me, that's kind of gross, though, because most things that are banana flavor are, really gross, candies.
I
Laffy
like those
Taffy.
candies.
You ever tried banana-flavored Laffy Taffy?
Yes.
That tastes so bad to me. Like, I don't have anything against bananas, but, like, the artificial banana flavor is that. Artificial. And you can definitely taste it.
It didn't used to be artificial. It used to be...
Actual banana.
Yeah, but bananas have changed the way that they taste in the last 150 years. I'm being so real right now when I tell you that. That's 100% true.
How, like,
The
what?
artificial... The artificial banana flavor was created in the 20s? The 1920s? And when it was made, that's how bananas actually tasted. The flavor wasn't updated, but actual bananas have changed.
Huh. I don't know.
I'm being 100% dead serious right now.
I don't know how to feel about that.
So when you taste a banana, you're not tasting a banana, you're tasting some fucking genetic freak.
Okay.
Why don't they make banana flavored bananas?
Why don't they make banana flavored bananas? Yeah. It's like, how come I can't taste my own tongue? Like, Garfield, what did you think was supposed to be the answer?
Why can't you though?
What, taste your own tongue?
Why can't you taste your own tongue?
I, don't know. Probably because it's your tongue and it can't taste itself. Like, if you taste your own tongue in the woods and no one's around to see it, can you taste it?
Yes.
But if no one's around to see it, then you're just being a weirdo. You're not doing it for clout.
Oh my god. So if you ate someone else's tongue, would you taste it?
Someone else's tongue?
Yeah.
You would taste whatever they ate last.
Like fucking tongue memory?
Yeah, tongue, yeah.
That's awful.
I have one more thing.
Yeah.
It's a quiz.
Wow.
It's a Buzzfeed quiz.
Oh, the thing I subjected you to one time, and you told me you wanted to quit the show.
Yep. The quiz is just titled Bored? Just called Bored?
Oh, dear God.
Okay. So, I have no idea what to expect from this quiz either, but I went through it, and I don't have any substantial answers for what this might be. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. If you could have a bathtub full of food, which of these foods would you choose? A. Fettuccine Alfredo. B. Chocolate pudding. C. Jell-O. Or D. Clam chowder.
What the...
If you could have a bathtub full of food, which of these foods would you choose?
None of them sound pleasant.
You don't have to be in the bathtub with it. You just have a bathtub full of food.
I guess it doesn't say that you have to be.
Which do you choose?
Is it like a clean tub?
Sure, yeah.
Or has it been used?
I'm gonna assume that it's a clean tub.
Well, fettuccine alfredo is one of my favorite foods, so
Okay.
probably that one.
Okay, next one.
I don't know, it feels like a really weird YouTube bit.
Yeah.
Like a tub of Jell-O honestly feels like really weird fetish content that I'm not siding on.
And then it's like, okay, we're gonna put our feet in it. We're stopping the Jell-O. Like, that's some Dan Schneider looking shit. Like, that sounds like an iCarly bit.
Every time you visit, you're like, hey, what if we made Jell-O and then you stepped on it?
That'd be so funny.
And then you stare at me really intently. And I
But
go,
what
like,
if?
what? And you're like, I'm joking though, right? Then you're just like sweating really profusely.
Yeah. It would...
It's really stupid.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna move on from that.
Yeah.
If you could have wings, what would you want the wings to be made of? Feathers, metal, flesh, or plastic?
Probably fucking feathers, right?
Yeah, you don't want flesh
Man.
with 4 question marks?
I really want plastic wings.
I would love to have metal wings because then they could call me Metal Sonic, but with wings.
Why would that make you Metal Sonic?
Just cuz, shut up. Don't question me. Okay.
Oh my god.
But wouldn't that be funny though? But like, I'm joking though. Anyway.
Oh,
Anyway.
yeah. Anyway.
Anyways.
Anyway.
Unless.
Anyway.
Would you ever
What's your
want?
catchphrase?
What's my catchphrase?
Anyways.
Anyways. Moving on. Or, oh my god. Next thing. Would you ever want to talk to a ghost? And if... Would you ever want to talk to a ghost if they could tell you what happens after death? Yes? Maybe? No thanks? Too scary?
Yes?
It's a very enthusiastic yes.
I feel like knowing would be better.
But what if it's a bad thing?
That's true. I didn't consider that. You know, I was operating under the assumption that the two choices were heaven or nothing. I forgot that bad is an option.
Yeah.
I don't know. So ghost is like, actually, Sikhism is correct.
What is Sikhism?
It's the religion that Jagmeet Singh was Sikh.
Okay, and what does it say about what happens after death?
I don't remember.
Okay. Well, nice that you brought it up.
I was gonna say Mormons are correct, and then I realized that I would just be stealing a South Park bit, so I was like, what's another kind of obscure yet popular religion that I could say?
Nice. So is your answer still yes?
Probably.
Okay.
Is probably an option.
Maybe is an option.
Oh, then maybe.
Okay. Okay. Next one. Which of these skills would you rather have? Great public speaking, expert guitar player, amazing chef, or a talented dancer?
Chef.
Chef?
Chef. I would rather be able to eat healthy.
That's pretty true.
Yeah, all I can cook right now is fucking spaghetti. It's not good.
You can make your own banana milk.
I don't think that I could cook that in my kitchen.
You just add a banana, put it some milk, blend it, banana milk.
I don't think that's how milk works.
I think it is.
I think
you're just lying.
do you you just don't know where milk comes from still?
I don't know where it comes from. You don't know where
milk comes from.
What are bananas? What is milk?
You just don't know what food is?
My mom never taught me about nutrition.
My mom never taught me about the birds and the bees relating to bananas.
Okay, so there's a bee, and then the banana goes inside the bee goes inside the banana.
So basically, every time you had food when you were a kid, your mom just grabbed a pot and then like turned the stove on, and then food appeared in the pot.
Yeah,
and that's what cooking is.
She said, "Close your eyes. I have things to do."
She said, "Shut the fuck up."
She said, "Go in the corner and watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse." Anyway.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
She
were
said,
like 15.
Yeah. When I was 19, she said, yeah, kissing, that's a thing. That's real.
Last time I was home, or like last Christmas, so I was like 23. It's just like, where does food come from? They're like, you'll find out when you're older.
Well, you see, when oranges and apples love each other very much.
Your parents just really don't want you to know about irrigation for some reason.
They don't want me to know how to know things.
That's their, like, weird religious view, is that, like, you shouldn't be taught what crops are.
No, I have to learn it on my own when I have to find myself a job. That's how I learn.
Your parents come home and find you gardening in your room, and you're like, it's not what it looks like, I promise.
And then they kick me out.
It's like, I swear, Abby, I can't keep doing this.
We'd rather you be down a K-hole than gardening and learning how things work.
There better not be fucking carrots under your bed.
I swear to God. You better not be
That's
peeling
really...
an orange under that desk.
That's really stupid.
That's so dumb. Okay, next
God.
question. Pick another skill you'd like to have, which is math genius, speak every language, amazing singer, ability to draw anything.
Speak any language.
Speak every language.
Yep.
That's pretty good. I'd like either that or math genius.
You could also like really freak people out.
Oh yeah, the taxi driver or like someone who thinks that they don't know what you're saying or what they're saying.
You could like just like go to China and start speaking like perfect fluent Chinese.
Exactly. Or maybe like create your own language. Next question.
Why would you create your own language if you can speak every language on earth?
Because if you speak every language on earth, then that means like I am the wizard of languages. That ergo I can create my own language so no one can learn except my own self.
Does that include dead languages? So would you be able to
Every
speak
language means every language. So I'm assuming that means every language that did exist and does exist and ever will exist from Earth.
Wow.
Okay.
That's brilliant. I would exclusively speak a language that nobody else on Earth can. Just to be annoying.
Okay. All right. Next question.
Oh my god. Yep.
Do you think birds like you? They love me. I honestly don't know. Some must, right? And they hate me.
Is there an option for what a stupid fucking question? Because that's
no.
not a good question.
Because I can put you down for I don't know.
I guess. Do you think birds like you is an insane...
Yeah, it's like... It's like, do you think the ground
crazy.
knows who you are? Like...
that's a really...
Or
Do
like,
caterpillars have dreams? I don't fucking know.
do you think spaghetti tastes you? Like,
Does
what?
the spaghetti taste your mouth?
Does spaghetti have its own mouth?
That's a really dumb question.
That is a dumb question.
What a quiz. What a quiz.
What a quiz. What a time we're having. Next question. Which of these superpowers would you want? Flight, invisibility, laser fists, or super strength?
What the fuck is laser fist?
Lasers that come out of your fists? I guess.
What was the second option?
Invisibility.
And what was the last option?
Super strength.
Probably that one.
Super strength?
Yeah. It's just a lot of... I don't know.
Laser fist?
Invisibility feels wrong. Laser fist feels like dangerous.
Yeah.
Invisibility feels morally incorrect.
Yeah, especially if you're getting fisted.
You could convince somebody that they're being haunted, but that's like...
No, that's gaslighting.
Funny. Yeah, that's funny in like a cartoon bit, and then when you're like 8, you're like, that'd be funny. But then you think about it, it's like, maybe it's not so funny to slowly drive your friend insane for no reason.
Yeah, that's true.
That would be insane.
Oh, yeah. Okay, next question. Would you rather go to space or the bottom of the ocean? There's the options of
Is-
space, bottom of the ocean, I can't choose, or neither.
Yeah, I was gonna say is neither an option.
Okay, that's neither. That's pretty easy.
I would be horrified of either option.
Okay, this question is dumb. Which of these would be the best name for a dog? Olivia, Dogly, Bark, or Gerald?
Two human names, and who would name their dog Bark? Like
Dunno.
a 4-year-old maybe.
I would pick Dogly just for just because that seems the most logical, I guess.
Dogly is really stupid.
Dogly
Dogly's
is
really
stupid.
I could come up with something more creative than that.
But you gotta choose one.
I guess Gerald.
Gerald it is.
Only if you can call him like Lord Gerald the 18th or some bullshit.
Or like
That implies
something
a
like,
history. That implies
Sir
that
Gerald.
implies that this is your 18th dog, and that would people. You've had that many dogs?
Yeah. That you can't come
It's
up with
almost
others?
weirder if you say no.
Yeah.
If
Like,
you name your dog
you're-
something the 18th, so you've had 18 dogs with all the same name? No. So then why? What?
Just cause. Cause I'm an awful dog owner.
Because
Oh god. Oh,
That's
which
awful.
which of these would be the best name for a cat? Mr. Stripes, Monica, Fidget, or Fluff and Stuff?
Whoa.
That's messed up.
Fluff and Stuff, by the way, the name of Tampa Bay's premier furry nightclub.
Oh god. That's so dumb.
I
You
don't
come
know,
here
all those
often,
suck.
and it's just the 3 cats in the whole world that are named Fluff and Stuff.
All those names really fucking suck.
Yeah.
I guess Monica's the most, like, normal.
Yeah.
No, not
Monica
normal.
it is.
The least stupid.
This is my calico, Monica. She's an attorney.
There's, like... Look. There's... You can do a lot of things ironically
Yeah.
and still have it be, like, funny.
Yeah.
Naming your cat something like Mr. Whiskers or Sir Stripes or whatever is, even if you're doing it ironically, really fucking cringe. And there's, like, that's just not...
Yeah.
I don't think there's a way around that. I think
It's
that's
weird.
just always cringe.
Yeah. Okay. How would you describe your personal style? Minimalist, trendy, preppy, or none of these?
None.
None?
I don't know if I have I think I just wear whatever's at the top of the pile in my drawer.
True. I choose homeless.
I love...
Homeless style.
Is nudist an option?
No.
Is what about goth twink? Is that an option?
Absolutely not.
Damn. This
Okay.
quiz was not made with me in mind.
No, it wasn't. Which food is the most overrated? Pizza, cheese, bread, or fettuccine alfredo?
Who the fuck made this quiz?
Don't know.
Pizza is like the king of food.
Okay.
If you
Cheese,
don't like
bread, or fettuccine alfredo?
none of them.
Well, you have to choose one.
I already told you fettuccine alfredo is my favorite food.
Okay, so not pizza, not alfredo.
And cheese and bread are key components of pizza.
Well, bread by itself, cheese by itself.
I guess bread by itself? I don't fucking know.
Okay, great. Next question.
Great.
I'm just slowly getting pissed off at you as we keep going.
Slowly. You've been DMing me hate mail the entire time you've been talking.
I've just been texting you from a spam caller, just KYS.
Every like 2 seconds.
Speaking of, how are you doing today? Okay. Not great. Good. Bad.
Not great.
Not great. Kind of in the same boat. Oh, what the hell? Okay, so we have results now.
Oh.
Okay, so I guess this is a personality quiz.
I guess. Your guess is as good as mine here.
Your quiz result is the mediator.
What?
Sometimes drama just finds you, but you're good at handling it. You hate conflict, but you're actually pretty mature when it comes to dealing with it. You're good at seeing both sides of an argument and putting yourself in someone else's shoes. People love telling you your problems. Or their problems.
People love telling me my problems.
Yes. I love when people just tell me what my problems are.
That's the fucking... No. That's horrible. What fucking... How would you glean that from those questions?
No idea. Because it's like, what would you name your cat? And how are you doing today? Superpowers. What do you want for superpowers? And it's like, what?
It's like such a generic... Fucking like everybody would say that about themselves. Like if you ask somebody, are you good at conflict resolution? They'd be like, yeah, I think I'm pretty good. Like everybody.
Yeah.
It's such like a generic,
such a weird thing to say. Yeah. So that was the quiz. Does that, I believe we're even now that I put you through that.
Are we? I feel like I've done a lot worse to you.
Well, I guess I need to keep going then.
I feel like you've done a lot worse to me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the fucking weird food one was great.
You loved that. You were actually proud of me for doing that. You said to me after we ended the podcast that you were proud of me.
Find another... Fuck it. Just find another, like, weird BuzzFeed quiz.
Oh. I already exited the window.
Ah, okay.
I already exited the window.
Okay, I guess I could find one then.
No! Don't do it.
Find a weirdly invasive, weirdly sexual BuzzFeed quiz.
Do you wear socks when you go to bed, yes or no, or nothing?
Do you wear socks when you go to bed? And the two options are yes, I love socks because I'm a freak, and no, I hate socks because of my foot fetish or whatever. It's like neither of those answers are good.
Oh my god. Well, that was fun, wasn't it?
It was really great. Oh my god.
Oh my god,
You know
I'm in
what?
pain.
I don't know if this helped with my mental health. I think I'm more tired.
I think mental health and BuzzFeed exacerbate each other in a negative way. In so many negative ways.
It's really great.
It's so awesome how they correlate with each other.
Oh my god. No, it's so great. It's really good.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of having really shitty mental health.
I am a longtime subscriber, but I need to log off at some point, you know?
You're a subscriber of BuzzFeed?
No, mental health.
Oh.
Poor mental health.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore my mental health. Here's my new life plan. Can I tell you what my new life plan is?
Tell me.
I'm gonna get up, and I'm gonna wake up at 4 a.m. and I'm gonna sit in bed until 2 p.m. and I'm gonna get up and have a 2-hour shower, and I'm gonna make a microwave. I'm gonna make pizza pockets for lunch, and then eat 4 pizza pockets, and then sit at my computer and play Marvel Rivals all day.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go to bed at 3 a.m. and that's so I get an hour of sleep, and then I wake up at 4, and then just stare at the ceiling for 6 hours.
I think that's nothing but healthy.
I think I've cracked the code.
I think you've cracked the Da Vinci Code, but for
because I love pizza pockets. So like, oh my god, what was it? There was something insane. I saw like a really fucked up pizza pocket when we went to the store the other day, and I went to take a picture of it, but my camera on my phone was broken, so I couldn't.
That's a great story.
No, it was a cheeseburger pizza pocket. That's what it was.
Okay.
It was like a pizza pocket that you put in the microwave. So it was like a dome of bread with a hamburger patty and like Kraft single cheese and ketchup and mustard inside of the fucking pocket.
That's kind of cool.
It looked vile. From the box, it looked vile.
Okay. I'll take your word on
really
it.
Go for a burger. I could really go for. Have you ever had a burger? Is what I was gonna ask.
Have you ever had a burger? No. I have never been allowed. My parents didn't want me to know how to make how burgers are made.
My parents, I don't know burgers.
I don't know what burgers.
Oh my god.
I need to go touch grass outside.
I need to. I'm gonna fight really hard to not just go back to bed.
Okay.
Because I really want to just go to bed.
Then go.
Nope, I can't.
I think we're done.
I think we're done. I think we're done.
I think
go
we're
to bed,
good.
though.
Okay. I think it's time to go to bed.
You know what I think it is?
I think it's adventure
Time. For you
time.
to fucking watch. Dumb bitch. Fuck you.
Actually, there's a clock in the bottom corner of my laptop, so, get fucked.
Actually, there's a clock. Go fuck yourself. Am I being too mean? I'm sorry. That feels too mean.
Well, you know us. When we get tired, we get mean.
Apparently.
The more tired we are, the more we insult each other.
Man.
I remember I woke up once at a sleepover and I called you a backstabbing cunt and went back to sleep.
Oh my god. Like literally one time, I'm pretty sure that we were having it was one of our first sleepovers.
Yeah.
That we had. So it was like the 4th or 5th time you'd stayed over. And we were both falling asleep and you looked up over at me and you're like, Aubrey, are you awake? I thought it was serious. So yeah, what's up? And you're like, fuck you. And you went back to bed.
Did I actually?
Yeah, it was when we were, no, that's exactly the story. We were at the cabin that we stayed at, and it was when you were drinking, and we were both, a little drunk.
Oh, my grandparents' cabin.
And it was, 2 a.m., and I woke up, and we talked about, very serious mental health stuff for, 30 minutes. And then, 10 minutes later, you're like, you still awake? And I was like, yeah, what's up? And you're like, fuck you. And you turned over on the mattress, and I was like, okay, I guess we're done talking then.
Was that the one at my grandparents' cabin?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
It's really funny.
I don't think I was...
Used to be funny. What happened?
I don't know. Life happened. But
I just remember
it. Waking up halfway through the night and I was just sort of like, Aubrey, and then you said nothing and I was like, you backstabbing cunt, and then I turned over and went back to sleep.
When was this?
I don't know when this was.
Place?
I just know it was at your house. It was in the middle of the night at your house.
That's crazy. To cuss me out while I'm sleeping is insane.
People need to do that more often.
I'm just gonna text you go fuck yourself sometimes. How about that? No context. Oh my god.
It's even more proactive when I wake up in the middle of the night and I just oh, it's okay, it's just a dream. Aubrey's still a cunt.
Oh my god. Stop saying that word.
Okay, I'm starting to lose it.
Oh my god, do you have anything you want to plug, or are you still fucking terrible?
Absolutely not. You will never find me.
Oh my god. Alright, I guess we're done.
Yep.
Oh my god, do our outro.
Okay.
The same one that we always do.
Don't forget, we're gonna speed run, our provinces and territories quiz next time, so for all those who failed this time, you will not come back because, as I said, you will be summarily executed.
True. So true. I've been Aubrey.
I've been Abby.
And we're so tired, and this is why we're not okay.
This is exactly why we are not okay.
Everything about this is why we're not
Everything
okay.
about this strays further from God.